on. Okay, one part of this is live now. Oh my. Um, is it just me or is the camera at a little bit of a weird angle? Hang on, let me see if I can adjust this. Bear with me if y'all are tuned in yet. I just need to see if I can oops, tilt this thing just a little bit. There we go. I think that's got it. The way this webcam is mounted, it's not 100%. You know, there we go. I think okay. I think that got it. It's it's more level. Howdy everybody. Hey Kai Sobek, you're the first. Yay. um, Caleb, hi there. Darren will be joining us as soon as he can get out of a politics argument with his mom. So, we'll just try to give him a minute. Let me see if I can get the other chat going. I guess because of the 4th of July weekend. Oh, hey! Hey! There we go. Okay. All right. We just about got everybody together. Now, if I was trying to give Darren a segue to get off the phone. I'm sure if anybody has a parent or a family member that has different politics from them, and you get sucked into one of those conversations, that's kind of where he's at right now. So, poor thing. Yeah. So, I was like, hey, I'm kind of ready for you, trying to say it to where hopefully his mom could hear, so he can have a segue to get off the phone. But, yeah. Oh, a Huffy statue. That's pretty neat. Cool. And, some extra water. Haha. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Mary Drive. I think I saw your post. You went to the Rosicrucian Museum. I'm gonna have to look at those pictures. That's awesome. Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, have fun at the movies. If you're not in Top Gun, you need to go sneak over and see that. That's like a really awesome movie. But Aldrin, hello. We definitely have some prayers of thanks to offer this week because not only did we have a little bit of a break from the heat, and I was able to get some things done, but we got some things lined up so we can have someone come take care of our trees because we have a couple of trees. One of them is an old oak that I didn't realize it, but the arborist came and looked at it and said, "Yo, this tree is dead. It's still putting out leaves because it's drawing from its reserves, but it's basically dead. It needs to come down." And so I'm a little sad. I'm going to miss the oak tree, but as tall as it is, we don't need a dead tree sitting over the driveway. So they're going to take care of that next week. So I'm really, really happy for that. Definitely going to be saying some thank yous for all that to be lined up. You're going to pass out for a hard day of work, so I won't be participating much. Well, we're glad to see you, Celery. Between hard work and, of course, the summertime heat, we'll send some cool air your way. So, tell you what, I don't want to keep everyone waiting. We'll save some cool waters for Darren as soon as he gets in here, because like y'all were saying, he needs something soothing. Like Serrano was saying, we'll save him some cool waters. But yeah, for everyone here in the U.S., 4th of July weekend, yay! Hope everyone's got some fun plans. We have a friend of ours who's going to be coming up Monday or Tuesday, and we last couple of years we've turned it into like a little mini anime convention because we go to the local Asian grocery store and we buy a bunch of Ramune and Pocky, and then he brings over DVDs of anime and we spend all weekend watching that. So, okay. These cool waters are upon my hands, and they purify me as Tefnut purifies me. Hail unto you, Nichidu. We come unto you without falsehood and without evil. Our purity is upon our hands, our purity is within our hearts. We have cast out all evil that pertains to us. When Darren comes in the door, he's going to get it. We are pure, we are pure, we are pure, we are pure.
Sure, Darren's gonna need it.
Yeah, yeah, and it's one of those things of she watches one news channel and he prefers to watch a different news channel, and yeah, one of those things.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, I'm in the middle of reading a very good book right now, and uh, if you don't mind reading a little bit about psychology, um, it's called The Righteous Mind. And the subtitle is, why good people are divided over politics and religion. And it's really amazing some of the things that he talks about. And I'm not even all the way through it yet, but it's, I'm hoping to get a little more insight in how to find common ground because we all could use it. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to say about that. But I do recommend the book, though.
Yeah. Every square inch of common ground, maybe nowadays.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, the book is called The Righteous Mind.
You guys, I'll be right back.
Okay. So, let's see. I think I really need a physical chapel. Yeah. Oh, hey, Melos. Um, Sarah, finally free the virus. Awesome. Um, you know what? You're not the first person to suggest offering coffee to Anubis. There's a gal that I was a pen pal with for, oh gosh, this was, oh wow, like 15 years ago by now. She lives in Utah. And she would offer coffee to Anubis. So he, oh, okay. Oh, so you've read that book. Yes. Yeah.
How about offering a coffee that is chocolate flavored?
Well, he seems to like coffee and chocolate. So we've got some chocolates and some stuff from the Middle Eastern grocery. And underneath all of that is a cashier's check. So, this is your bread upon which gods live. So, but that's going to make sure our trees get taken care of. Okay. Come in peace, bright eye of Horus. Come in peace. Despite the blowing fan. There we go. Receive the light. The eye of Horus shines like Ra in the twin horizons, and evil hides in fear of it. Receive the light.
Receive the light.
The eye of Horus destroys the enemies of Ra and all of their abodes, till none remain. Receive the light.
Receive the light.
The eye of Horus comes to the four corners of the world, to everyone who's tuning in now and in the future. This eye of Horus comes. And we are purified with it. We're saved the life. Yeah, see, usually I pass it over my head 4 times before I, finish and put it in its place. But with the fan going, that would be a good way to just blow the candle out. So we'll skip that part or modify it. And I noticed some folks had mentioned, a physical space and all that. My hope is that we get to a point where we can do that too. I've actually been curled up with my binder for incorporation, and part of the plan with that is when we actually get that file, we'll have like an annual meeting, and I figure we do it around this time of year, July 1, because that's not only when you have your fiscal year start, but also we're getting close to Egyptian New Year. And what I want as input from you guys is where would be a good way to, a good medium to use for a meeting. Obviously not a YouTube stream. And I don't want to limit to something like the Facebook group or Discord, if they're, whatever, you guys think. And I'll have to get with the folks that are on Discord and the folks that are on Facebook and try and see if we can find a common space where we can meet, online, so that we can say, all right, officers this year, or, vote on this or that, because like NAS Alexandria does that, I noticed, and they have there's a charity that they vote on for, what they're going to support, each year, and different things like that. So comparing notes with other groups and what they do, if that gives us any ideas, we can talk, we can hash that out. We'll light our candle to Sekhmet. And the only reason I'm not lighting the candle for Nephthys is because that's one of our days upon the year candles, so we're saving it for that. But we'll light that one in just a couple of weeks. You arise in the Aketis Capri, O Ra, spreading your light upon the earth. You sit in peace in the mountains of Manu as a tomb, bringing your light to Duat. Shine upon earth as you do in heaven in Duat. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who came from noon at the first time, for such is your uniqueness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Hu at your left side, for such are the words you commanded. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Sia at your right side, for such is your great wisdom. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, whose Hika goes before you, for such is your ability. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who rules with Ma'at upon your brow, for such is your righteousness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra. Hail and praise unto you, O Anapu, great God who is upon his mountain, and all of you Nechiru, you lords of love and lords of life. Grant us life, well-being, and health. May our eyes perceive your goodness and our hearts receive your wisdom. May you shine upon us as you traverse the sky, that we may bring to you Ma'at and cast out Spet. And may you guard us from the evil one through the dark hours of the night, your protection being before us and your strength being within us. Take these, your cool waters, which are the inundation, that they may cool your hearts. Are you not do? These waters are the eye of Horus, that your hearts may be refreshed. Milk, milk, may you taste it in your shrine. May your hearts be refreshed with it. We bring you this milk from the great flood, O Yanashinu, that you may be purified with it. We give you incense. We give you incense, great purity. This incense is the eye of Horus, and its fragrance comes to you. It cleanses you, it adorns you. It takes its place upon your hands. This incense is the eye of Horus, and its fragrance comes to you. Take this, your bread on which gods live. This bread is the eye of Horus, so you know what you do. Lift it to your faces and be at peace with it. Gardens prosper and Hapi rejoices, overflowing with his meal. We fill the eye of Horus for you with wine, O Ra, O Anapu. Drink and be pure. The doors of heaven and the doors of earth are open with libations for you within this house. May your faces be refreshed with your libations, your wine and your water. Pure, pure is Ra Horaketi within his house. Pure, pure is Anapu on his mountain within his house. Pure are the cause of all of these gods, of this good myrrh that is given. Jehuti proclaims it. It is written in his house of sacred words. Hapi gives in abundance, thousands of offerings, all things good and pure, for Ra Horaketi, for Anapu, in every place that their immortal cause dwell. Come to your body, O Ra Horaketi. Come to your body, O Anapu. Come to your bodies, O Yunechiru, and come to your invocation. Come unto us, your servants who are mindful of your feasts and your offerings. Bring your power, your hika, your honor, and your ba to these your offerings, and partake of them. Come, O people, raise these offerings before the faces of these gods. Lift the offerings before Ra, before Anapu. All life comes from them, all health comes from them, all stability comes from them, and all good fortune comes from them, as it has since the first time. Ora Horaketi, and your son, the Osir Nisu Nebkapara, your foes retreat from you. Horus turns himself to his eye. Turn yourselves to these, your offerings, and receive them from our hands. Go. And from table of the gods to the table of the blessed dead. We light this candle for them, that it may be the eye of Horus that lights their way into what. And we bring them these cool waters from the table of Osiris, that their hearts may be refreshed. Orekru ta henkets kakao abdus in a chimmerhat, kutnibet nofret wabet nakhet nashirim, and kawan naku kunibu makirinibu kirnachra. A voice offering, bread and beer, 1,000 of beef and fowl, incense, oils, and all good and pure things on which a god lives, for the cause of all of these Aku, all true of voice before the great god. And we come unto you, O Ra, as Jehudi comes, our hands joined under Ma'at. Ma'at has come to be with you in every place where you are. An offering of Ma'at is made unto you, that your heart may be pleased and your Ka shall live. Truly, your Enid has Ma'at, for they know you live in her. The Enid says unto you, your word is law eternally. This fet is cast up by your word. Rejoicing is yours every day. Ma'at has taken her place in your shrine. And may we always act with gentility and compassion, for such is the first Ma'at. May we always offer charity and hospitality, for such is the second Ma'at. May we always respect consent and fidelity, for such is the third Ma'at. May we always avoid violence and promote wellness, for such is the fourth Ma'at. May we always speak words of truth, for such is the fifth Ma'at. May we always promote the public good, for such is the sixth Ma'at. May we always act humbly with temperance, for such is the seventh Ma'at. May we always honor our gods and respect others, for such is the eighth Ma'at. May we uphold Ma'at like Jehuti, that we may witness Ra's perfection every day. Okay, I'm just going to peek over. See ya. Okay, I'm just kind of scrolling back because I noticed there was quite a conversation. Oh, okay, I see prayers to help me deal with my family, absolutely. Safety for Sarah's boyfriend is going to be in another state, but he found a place to live. Success and safety, definitely. And the first live service I've been to because of schedule, well, hey, we understand. And we've been thinking about you anyway, Kai. Let's see. Okay. Well, hang in there at work, Melos. I see. Maybe Mexico. That sounds pretty neat. Okay. So the Eye of Ra and the Eye of Horus, two different things. Yeah, and offerings are the Eye of Horus in a metaphorical sense. Yeah, and oh wow, Seth's making an appearance here. The lightning is so bright. Suti, that's Set. Okay, and I see suggestion for Discord or Zoom. Let's see. Sarah got a little Anubis and Osiris and Kepri. That's awesome. Yeah. praise to Sobek. Some ritual bread sounds good. Um, oh, yeah, oh, cedar is awesome. Let's see. Okay, Fox needs healing prayer. Says heat exhaustion from work. Oh my goodness. Yes. Let's see. Prayers for us to know what to do. Um, I have to say, to Creature of Legend and your request for prayers for what to do with politics, I have to say that all of the messages that I keep getting have been, don't worry about what's going on with, what you see on the news, what you hear about. Worry about taking care of yourself and your family and those closest to you. Um, I think that a lot of the stuff that we worry about right now is pretty small in the big picture that the gods see, much bigger than what we can see. And so, they see, much further out than we do. So that, and I like the idea of, especially as I've been reading in the Righteous Mind. Um, this is a nice safe space where people can come and not have to worry about, whatever side of the spectrum you're on. It doesn't matter. Here we're all, reformed Kemetics, and so I think, that what we were saying about finding common ground, and starting off with what is, because everybody's just trying to get by. Everybody is concerned about, how they're going to live from day to day. That's the first point that we all have in common, and we all need to build on that. But we'll say some prayers. I was seeing things for, mentions for not just Anubis, but Sobek and Set. Of course, Set is very busy where Celery is at. And I guess my request for Set is, bring us a little bit of rain. We need it. The grass is all dying around here. As just go gentle on us. Please, no storms. Certainly not until we've gotten, our dead trees cut down. That's my request too. So we'll start with Anubis. Just make sure that I don't dry out. Hail and praise, O Anupu, great God upon your mountain, master of secrets and Duat, ruler of the west, fair son of Osiris, great physician who heals. Your seal is our protection. Crown prince of the Aeneid, keen-faced among the gods, you stand at Osir's side. You serve the blessed dead. They live because of you.
Yeah, you were mentioning you needed gentle rain. That's something you could actually ask Austin for.
Yeah, Oset, I think I get the sense that Tefnut would also be in charge of, moisture, and that, because there's a pseudo tropical depression that's right off the Gulf of Mexico right now, and it's sending a little bit of rain. Where Darren's mom is much closer to the coast, and they're going to be getting a couple of inches. If we get a quarter of an inch, we'll be doing really good. Well, a half an inch maybe, that would be awesome, because we had almost no rain for the entire month of June. So, like, the grass is crunching underfoot now. And I think it's going to be another one of those summers, which we do have every so often. So, um, if I can just help the garden live through it.
Yeah, they're like the breath of Sekhmet is on us.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? I was also thinking, because Fox was suffering from heat exhaustion. The funny thing is, while yes, the fierce heat of the sun is associated with Sekhmet. Um, every time I've been in front of a statue of her in a museum, I've always felt a breath of cool air from an there always happened to be an air conditioning vent or something nearby. So it's like she can dry you out and scorch you, or she can give you a cool breeze. And so I immediately thought, Sekhmet, please bring a cool breeze of relief to Fox, and recuperation from heat exhaustion, because I've been there before, and it takes a while. You're going to be kind of weak for a little bit, and it takes a few days to get back up to strength, and so I've been there, and I have sympathy, and I hope you get to feeling better very soon.
It is true that the way things work is that which, if something can bring something forth, they can dial it back to.
Mm-hmm.
So her being foremost in the house of flame,
Yeah.
she can dial back the heat too.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be asking for her help this summer, because they're predicting that for a big part of the country, it's going to be hot, and that also makes sense with Set, because he's in charge of storms, but we can ask him to dial it back, as you said. I'm going to read our this was the poem for Anubis that I wrote a couple of years ago, and on his feast day, it's always a good thing to share. So, with quiet patience, he works the scale, jackal's ears and jackal's face, human hands and God's soul. He weighs each person's heart with care against the sacred feather of truth, listens to their testimony, words of lives now in past tense. Mild mannered, he kneels to Osiris. The jackal's job is to serve, not to fight. Other gods take up that task, to defend Ra's creation with sharp blades and fierce eyes. But this keen jackal's ears prick up. He hears distant cries of anguish, of pain, and behind each of them a terrible whisper, unspeakable lies from the unspeakable one, twisted distortions of sacred truth, a million shattered shards in the form of tortured thoughts, of worthlessness and doubt, of sadness and self-hate, depression, destruction, and longing for death. But Anubis, that great jackal at the scales, knows those words for what they are. They are the lies of the enemy of all Ra has made, subtle temptations beckoning to oblivion. As he stands at the balance of truth, the gateway between life and death, precarious fulcrum between hope and despair, Anubis resolves to answer, to defend those crying for help, to protect creation itself beating within countless anguished hearts. The jackal draws his blade. With eyes of truth, he stares down the evil one, serpent tempter of souls, seeking only their ruin. The jackal draws his blade and lunges forth. Does the sword of Anubis find its mark? Does the jackal strike down the snake? For every person who stays their own hands, puts down the bottle, the pills, the gun, Anubis' stroke is true. Our every choice fulfills his task. His success is up to you. And
Hi, everybody.
we have some cool waters waiting for you.
Yay!
Yes. Some cool waters to cool off the passions of.
Oh,
Like a
Jesus.
cooler worse.
Try not to spill it all over me.
You feel better?
Yes. Hi, everybody. Mom's good, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's raining down there, isn't it?
Yeah, she said it's been a slow, gentle, soaking rain.
Oh, we could use some of that here
And
too.
I told her, I said, if that changes, let us know.
Yeah.
And then she scared the living daylights out of me
Oh.
because I told her about what we're having done, and she goes, "Man, that's going to cost a fortune. I got 4 trees, 2 of which I can literally open my front door, reach out, and touch."
Why? Because they're leaning, or
And because they're that close to the trailer, and they're telling her that, like, for her to have the same thing done
Mhm.
at her place would cost twice as much. That's what we got.
shop around maybe. There's got to be somebody that could do it for a good price.
I didn't need to find somebody that could do it for free for her. That's the trouble.
Well, then, let's ask for prayers for some tree management. For your
some,
mom.
Because I also know the problem with Mom's insurance right now.
Huh.
The insurance company that had the place insured with my mom
Mm-hmm.
closed up shop and left the state after Laura.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
So they began the process with her, closed up and left the state. Now no one will come look at her,
Mm-hmm.
and no one will insure her
Oh.
because people left work undone.
Yeah. And you know what? This is something that I think about like people down in the south or where we are. Every hurricane season, somebody has to deal with stuff like that. So goodness, let's say some prayers then.
Because Mom's got things she needs.
Probably double up with me.
I put a prayer for Anubis for my childhood friend's dad who passed away yesterday from a motorcycle accident. Oh no.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for you and your dad and your
My
friend's dad
condolences.
Yeah.
and all of those who loved him.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that all the like those bumper stickers say, watch for motorcycles. We're dying to be seen.
Yeah.
And that's why I always, say a sort of a short prayer when I see someone on a motorcycle because, I know that they need more protection.
Yeah.
So, well, let's say a prayer for Set as well.
Does he ride motorcycles?
You definitely would, so it's gonna be one.
That's the thing. And here's I have to share this. Okay, I did a little sketch, and this was on the Following the Sun forum, which I may end up closing that one down and kind of shifting over to another space, but that's down the road. But anyway, some years ago, somebody on the forum had mentioned they could really imagine Set on a bike. They meant motorcycle.
Okay.
And yeah, with the leather jacket and all that, I could totally see this.
Yeah.
But for some reason in my mind, I thought bicycle.
So you put him on Pee Wee Herman's bike, didn't you?
No, but I had this drawing of him on a bike, and there's like a Egyptian folks like flying out of the way, and it was just something.
That
wacky.
would also be proper, I mean, he was probably a BMX kid in the 1980s, and then saw Top Gun and financed his soul to get a Kawasaki Ninja.
Yeah, but I could also see Tom going by on a big wheel bike, cheating.
Well, he seems to get a kick out of the joke that Darren made, but because he remembers Djibouti.
Yeah.
because of Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yes, Jehudi and the Blowfish.
Yeah, so there's a joke about Jehudi and the Blowfish. Yeah. So, anyway. Hail, O Sutek, son of Newt, great of strength in the bark of millions, chosen one of Ra Horaketi, bull who dwells in the northern sky. Fearsome one at whom all lands tremble. Great is your war cry, great is your might. Your wasp scepter stretches over the sky, and you stand at the zenith of the stars. Lord of storms, Lord of dread, your voice is thunder in the heavens. You slay the fiend from the prow of Ra's bark. Protect us from evil and grant us long life. And long life for folks like Kai Sobek has an aunt and a grandmother that he's always looking after. We want prayers of life, prosperity, and health for them, and for Darren's mom, and
for my cousin James.
Yes, who is cancer free.
Cancer free, thank God.
Yes. And for other friends of ours, I always think of Peter Cullen and Frank Welker because I want to get to see them, and
and our pal Dreadclaw, I miss him.
Yes. We all have friends that we love and that we want to get to spend more time with. And so for them. Yeah.
I hope I get to meet Scott McNeil one of these days.
Yes.
I hope I get to see him again too.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Nocturnal Witch. No, you have not missed divinations yet. Yeah.
Nothing else I have to get an autograph from him.
Yeah. And that's for your friend. Need a prayer. I'm starting at Wilson Theological Seminary on Monday. Oh, it's neat. Okay, and I see. Okay, there's the cookie requests. Brian, hey, I see you're tuned in. I need to talk to you, man.
Yes, directly.
Yeah.
Power Ranger style.
What?
Big face on the screen, Everybody else knows what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm just thinking you say Power Ranger style, and I'm thinking like, all the crazy.
Maybe I should have said Emperor style,
Something. Anyway, you had me thrown for a minute, dude.
I like to do that to you every now and then.
Yeah. Well. Look. I was in an awkward space in the 90s because, all the kids thought my robots were Power Rangers. And I'm like, no, these are Transformers. I actually cosplayed as Galvatron to a convention. And I spent
Excuse me.
like an hour putting the makeup and everything on because I had face makeup with all the lines and everything. And so I step out, and my cousins, who actually the oldest one is Morgan's age, so he would have been 5 at this point, turns around from his video game. He looks up at me and says, "You look like a Power Ranger." And my aunt, his mom, who I guess she could probably sense that I was like, okay, he's my cousin. I can't kill him, but I want to strangle him right now. And she was like, it's okay. Coming from him, it's a compliment. So
because the adult is here, you live.
Well, this just the generation gap there. But anyway, so don't mess with me like that. But yeah.
Thank you.
Praise to Shu and Definite. Okay, so I see. Grandparents can't seem to get the price. Okay. Just obliterate all the fleas in my house. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Bless you. Hang on. Excuse me just a sec. Okay. All right, I'm going to start because I see Kai Sobek asked for a cookie, and then we'll go sarcastic, and then celery.
Celery just wants cream cheese.
Or peanut butter.
True. Okay, that's the other great option. We love you, celery. Even just plain old celery is delicious. We love
Okay.
it.
All right, Kai Sobek. Okay, Kai Sobek. Do what you can with what you have where you are. So if you were worried about, needing more of something or wanting more, do what you can with what you have and where you are.
Be present. Be mindful.
Well, what was that bit from with Yoda? Never his mind on where he was.
Where he was, what he was doing. Yes.
Yeah. So there you go. That was for Kai Sobek. And then before celery was sarcastic.
No way.
Way. Fortune cookie way. Sarcastic. Don't take life too seriously. Laugh and smile at it once in a while. So I guess that's their way of saying lighten up. Don't take life too seriously. Laugh and smile at it once in a while.
Yeah.
Okay, and to celery. Oh, you got two.
I wonder if it's peanut butter and sour cream. Don't try that together, by the way. Cream cheese, excuse me.
Okay, celery, your first one says, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Now, I think I want to elaborate further on that. Don't be pushed by your problems. Be led by your dreams. So putting them together, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't be pushed by your problems. Be led by your dreams.
Don't sit there and be obligated with your should, oughts, and musts. Those make problems.
Yeah, and don't feel that you're stuck with something because this is what I have to do, and see, I know, see, celery's in art school. Just got through the first year of that, so I know where you've been. That boy, I was pretty exhausted after that first year.
Yeah.
Darren was there to see that.
I was there.
Yeah, and especially when you're an art student, you kind of know going into this. We have this whole perception of the starving artist, but what it really means is you have to be an entrepreneur. You have to, find your own opportunities. So don't be pushed by your problems. Don't worry about, all those other things. Be led by your dreams. And don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify. That's another thing that you have to do as an artist. Because I can say that I wanted to go into animation and just do that, but I never imagined I would be doing so much just video work. Setting up armature so I could chainsaw books. Which hopefully, if you've seen the latest how-to episode.
And if you're curious, go watch it.
Yeah, that was.
And if you'd like to become a Patreon member because you're curious and supportive of the Curious Arts,
yeah,
pay up. We love you.
Back to the fortunes. Let me see who's next. Yeah.
By the way, the entertainment is free, but it shouldn't be.
Okay.
I suppose it was more efficient than doing it page by page through a paper printer.
Well, this wasn't about efficiency. This was about the look, man.
This is about statement.
Yeah.
It had to be made. It really did.
It had to be something funny. So.
But something truthful as well, and I think we hit it.
Well.
I really do. Look, I'm so proud of her.
Oh.
Y'all really should go watch that. It's worth it.
Okay, so Sarana.
Yes, I can hear it.
Yeah. And then Sarah. So Sarana, Sarah, and I, Nocturnal Witch. I take it you're going to want one as well. Oh. All right. Let's see. Peanut butter and Betty Crocker. Frosty. Hey! Chocolate Frosty and peanut butter together is actually good.
Hey, that ain't bad, man.
Yeah,
I'll eat it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just scrolling back to see and make sure. Yeah. Hand down and make sure I never finish anything. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay, so I see, Blue Conlon and Wolf. So, okay, where do you get to it? Okay. Prayers will start. Okay, so. Yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to make sure that I get everybody. I'm scrolling back here. All right, so Sarana and then Sarah. Sarana. Sarana, don't be over self-confident with your first impression of others. I think they mean overconfident. But don't be overconfident with your first impression of others.
Did you fall in love with a bad boy idiot? Don't be overconfident with your first impression of others?
Well, she's married with kids. So,
Okay.
But you know what though? That could be a warning. The first hit that I got was don't be taken in by somebody.
Yeah, somebody's trying to take you for a ride.
Yeah. Yes, don't be overconfident with your first impression of others. Yeah, because somebody could be trying to schmooze you.
Yeah. My other thought would be, be mindful of the kids. Because the kids are the back door.
Oh, goodness,
The
yeah.
kids are the back door to everything.
Yeah, a lot of people figure out, I get in good with the kids, then I get in good with, period. And I've seen You and I have both seen that
Oh
happen.
God.
Yeah. But that was Serana. And then Sarah.
I love you, Serrano. I was just being a jackass.
Oh,
223.
Sarah got 2. Tell you what, I'm gonna hold these both open. Something's telling me to just get them both and read them together here. So, okay. Character is to man what carbon is to steel. Before you can do something, you must first be something.
Oh shit.
Wow. And to read it again. Character is to man what carbon is to steel. You know, man or person here, but good. You know, what carbon is to steel.
Your character is essential.
Yes, before you can do something, you must first be something.
It's time to work on you, honey. It really is.
Yeah, don't be worried about having to get things done. Work on yourself, and that will facilitate other things
Right.
getting done.
Right, work on yourself and the rest will magically appear. It's time to focus on you. Oh wow, boy.
Yeah, that was a pretty strong
Look,
one.
they love you because I mean, look, that that is we've been paying attention to you
Mhm.
even when you're not asking.
Okay. Yes, and she was also saying, you know, praise the guys that your cousin is cancer free. So,
Thank you for that.
yeah. And okay, so Nocturnal Witch, and then Alejandro. Okay, so Storm, Nocturnal Witch, this one is for you. Confidence isn't something that you get, it's something that you are. And you mentioned you're, you know, about to start seminary school and you need some prayers. They're telling you confidence isn't something that you get, it's something that you are.
Confidence is something you learn.
Well, it's don't look for it outside of yourself. It's there within you.
Right.
It's not something that you get, it is something that you are. Okay, so Storm, that was for you. And next was Alejandro.
Courage go hand in hand.
So
Confidence and courage go hand in hand.
yeah.
Not always.
Darren's dad was a big fan of John Wayne, and so we found something. It looks kind of like a license plate, but it's got something printed on it, and we put that, you know, next to his flag. And it's a quote of John Wayne's that says, "Courage is being scared to death and saddling up anyway."
Yeah.
Yeah, but because that was very much his speed, but you know, very good quote. So anyway, so Alejandro, diligence and modesty can raise your social status. Again, diligence and modesty can raise your social status. And you know what? That kind of sums up a lot of things from the wisdom texts too. So it's very appropriate advice. I'll try to make sure I don't have wrappers and crumbs all over the place. I may need to get a bigger bowl. Okay. All right. So creature of legend, and then Leon. So, creature of legend. The creature of myth, legend. The fortune. And it says, each bird likes his own nest best. Creature, it may be time to take care of some things at home. Each bird likes his own nest best. Of course, I think that could also mean, people want to stay where they are. Don't try and convince somebody to go. I don't. You know what I'm saying, right here? Oh,
No.
okay. But this, I don't know, and hopefully this is pinging something in your experience, but like with Morgan, sometimes we were expecting him to come over on Monday, and he's like, I'm too tired, and so we're kind of grumbling to ourselves and calling him Grandpa Bailey, but in that case, well, this was a bird that liked his own nest best. But that's another way to look at it, I guess.
But that's a little bit of wisdom too.
Each bird likes his own nest best.
Keep something in mind. Everybody likes their own place best. Everybody likes their own opinion best. Everybody likes theirs. So, if you can manage to have a discussion with someone without insulting where they stand
or their nest,
you might learn something more than you bargained for. And I've also learned today the biggest roadway to change is trust.
Yeah. Okay, so Leon, and Storm, we got yours just a minute ago. Okay, yeah. Can you please put that appointment to Anubis in Discord? You know what? Let me see if I can, because I put it in an issue of the newsletter, which is on my website. Let me see if I can get the link to it, and I'll post that for the yeah, let's see.
And don't forget the other poem to Anubis, also known as How Much Is That Doggy in the Window?
Well, I kind of like it whenever when I would make my little mini shrines to Anubis, and so I'd open the door after it was done, and you'd start going bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. It's an atomic dog.
Yeah.
That kind of like that joke.
Who let the hound out?
Yeah.
No, not Who Let the Dogs Out.
Let's see. So Leon, and then Melos from Anapu. From the okay, and then Wolf. All right, so I'm starting to catch up. So Leon, then Melos. Okay. Oh, and that one. Oh, here it is. Oh, Leon, yours is trying to hide. There we go. We found it. Leon, do what you wish as long as it does not harm anyone. Because whatever you're thinking of doing, just make sure you're not going to hurt anybody. Do
Now
what
or in the future.
yes. Yeah, do what you wish as long as it does not harm anyone. Yeah, you might have to kind of think indirectly, on that. But if you can make sure, that there's no collateral damage, I guess. Okay, and then yes, Melos. Is there a naughty Power Ranger joke that you guys are thinking of? If so, you'll have to share that with me in another forum. Okay, so yeah, Melos and then Wolf, and then Blue Conlin. Oh my, Melos, you got two, and I think you're listening in from work right now. So,
If one of them is the boss is coming, look busy, I'm gonna laugh.
God. I hope not. Okay. Funny that it says, don't ever slam a door. You might want to go back. Now there's a second one to this, Melos. And it says, delay is the deadliest form of denial.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
I'm leaving that one alone.
Yeah, okay.
I'm leaving that one alone.
Don't ever slam a door. You might want to go back. Delay is the deadliest form of denial.
I get the sense that something's not good and it's time to go.
Well, no, it says don't ever slam a door. So don't make a hasty decision, but at the same time, remember, delay is the deadliest form of denial.
Right.
So it sounds like you're going to need to be straight with somebody.
Yep.
But don't burn any bridges either. Don't ever slam a door. You might want to go back through it.
Yeah.
So that was amazingly clear.
There's also something of time in there too. That you can be timely about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't leave somebody hanging. But don't get so don't get impatient and just drop them like a bad habit. But be straight up with them. So Melos, there you go. Yeah, and I very much got the sense that was Anubis saying, look, you need to, to do this. So, let's see. And so there's Wolf, and then Blue Conlin, and then 911. Wolf, and by the way, those statues you posted pictures of look awesome. Okay. Enjoy life. This is not a dress rehearsal. So there you go, Wolf. Enjoy life. This is not a dress rehearsal. And next is Blue Conlon. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to get a bigger bowl. Blue Conlon, don't worry. Prosperity will knock on your door soon.
And when it does, can you give it my address as well?
Don't worry. Prosperity will knock on your door soon. So just be ready to answer the door. But there you go, Blue Conlon. Hopefully that's a welcome bit of good news. Okay, and then 9/11. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, education and learning. Jehuti and Seshat most definitely. So 9/11. I hope you said read-only channels for you to drop links in. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, celery. I'll probably have to talk to you about that. But oh, hey, Rebecca. Mm, okay, so it looks like 9/11s are the last one that I see a request for. Um, yeah, and if anybody else has one, if there's someone that I missed, just let me know. Um, and I was noticing that kind of the thread, talking about the library at Alexandria and then the situation in Egypt, basically, my understanding of the law there is that you cannot publicly broadcast anything or worship unless it's Islam or of course Coptic Christianity. But there are Egyptians that do venerate the their ancestral gods, and one of them actually has a YouTube channel. But they of course have to keep it on the down low. It's kind of like being in the closet, the broom closet here, and you also have some secular Egyptians that they really don't care, and they're aware that there are tourists that are really into that stuff, and in places like Cairo and in Luxor, they're more cosmopolitan. They have tourists coming in all the time, so they're aware of that. It's not until you go into some of the places in the countryside, like the little towns closer to where Amarna was, you really don't want to go there unless you've got an escort with you, because the locals there, or don't take kindly to you. That's my understanding of it. Having not been there, but having read a lot about, like travelers guides and stuff, and this is what you do and this is what you don't. And so, um, I wouldn't worry too much about the fact that, no, they're not worshiping the old gods. Um, there are some people that do want to, and they're doing it, underground. And then you've got the ones that think about when you had the protests during the Arab Spring. There were uh, Egyptian citizens that got together arm in arm to protect the museum from the rioters. And it wasn't necessarily because they're Kemetic. It's just that they did care about it. They know this is their heritage, and they wanted to see it protected. And that's good enough for me. You know, um, so that's my thought on the issue. But 9/11 had a cookie request. A fortune. Okay, 9/11 Wanib. Every moment is a golden one for him who has the vision to recognize it as such. And to read it one more time. Every moment is a golden one for him who has the vision to recognize it as such. So there will be an opportunity. There will be various moments of opportunity. Just be aware and recognize them. Because every moment is a golden one for he who has vision to recognize it. Huh. Oh yeah, fortune confuses me. The friend I asked about, I've known since kindergarten, demisexual, and can't fall in love based on first impressions. Huh. I asked about, did get involved with a new group of people while she, seems like she's being friendly. Often I get a bad feeling when I talk to her. Well, I'll listen to that feeling. Let's see. Oh goodness. Okay. Now, by the way, it's telling me my connection is unstable, so bear with me if anything cuts out or gets slow. We certainly hope you stop hurting, Kai. I hope it's not because you wore yourself out at work or something. Um, yeah, Serana, I kind of feel what you're talking about. Your friend has got a new group of people, and you've got a bad sense. Keep an eye out because, yeah, they might be in with some bad friends. And yeah, should I say like don't close the door in previous work though. Yeah. Okay. Well, if anyone's got any other requests for prayers or for divinations, then um, definitely put those on the chat there. And I tell you what, let me see if I can find that link so I can share it real quick. Let's see how fast I can surf this out. Go to my own website. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to look for some other things. Yeah, I need to fix some things on here. Let's see. Here we go. This link that I'm going to share is a PDF. So basically, when you open it, it's going to probably want to download it for you. But that's the newsletter that has the poem to Anubis in it. So, okay, and Caleb, alrighty. So Caleb is our next divination. Okay, and you guys had mentioned y'all do like a study group or something on Discord on Sundays. Let's talk about a time we can kind of get together on Discord and talk about things like the channels and how to meet, stuff like that. But Caleb, courage is the hallmark of the warrior. So there you go. Whatever's coming up, courage is the hallmark of the warrior. And not sure what that one's specifically referring to, but I'm sure it'll resonate for you. So. Yeah. But yeah, so the thought that I had, and like I said, I went on my website and I noticed, there's some things I need to update because it says, what's new for 2020. But what I want to do is basically have it where you apply. If you become a member of the official Kemetic Reformed Church, then you'll get like a little membership thing, and we can maybe see about having it to where you get one of these, and a little card or certificate or something that says you're a member, and I think that would be something cool to do. So the details are starting to come together. I'm hoping that by the time we have the OPET feast, closer to Labor Day, I'll have all of that hashed out. And Wolf, I'm going to be probably asking you some questions because you incorporated something in Arkansas, and there's a lot of similarities between what they do and what we do down here. So, I'll be asking you probably about some things. Probably going to do that over Facebook Messenger because that way I can just, say hey, and you can answer whenever. That's the value of texting, is that if you're like in the middle of things, you can answer when you can. So. Yeah, because the thing is, I'm going to have a board. I remember I last week or whenever the last time the Morgan was over, I said, hey, would you like to be on the board of directors for the Kemetic Reform? And of course she kind of, well, as long as you're not going to turn it into some kind of weird cult thing. And I said, well, that's kind of why I need you on the board to make sure that doesn't happen. We're trying to write all this out so that it, there's some balance here. But I think he just kind of went to, he tends to go to worst case scenario. We'll have to get Darren to share a story about, when Morgan was like wanting to ask out a girl, and it's like, well, what do I say? And that it was, what Darren told him was funny, but it's one of those not safe for work kind of things. So I'm gonna do our wrap up here. If anybody needs some more prayer requests or divinations, of course, just let us know. We're done when everybody, has gotten what they need. Hail unto you, Atum. Hail unto you, Capri. You come into being upon the primeval hill. You shine forth upon the shrine of the phoenix in Unu. You breathe out Shu and Tefnut. May the giving of these offerings endure, as the name of Atum, foremost of the great Aeneid, endures. May they endure as the name of Shu, Lord of Upper Menset in Unu, endures. As the name of Tefnut, Mistress of Lower Menset in Unu, endures. As the name of Geb at the Earth's Ba endures. As the name of Nut in the Shrine of Shinit in Unu endures. As the name of Osir, Kentiamentiu endures. As the name of Aset in Icheru endures. As the name of Sutek in Nubet endures. As the name of Horus in Pe endures. As the name of Wajit in Deb endures. As the name of Jehutim, Hamenu endures. As the name of Ra and the Akhet endures likewise for eternity. You have come in peace, O Ra. You have come in peace, O Anapu. You have come in peace, O Yenechuru. May you go forth in peace, O Ra. May you go forth in peace, O Anapu, O Yenechuru, to every place your immortal cause wish to be. May you sail in joy in the Manjet bark, and rest content in the Sektet bark. And may you smile upon us, your humble servants. Yeah, that's absolutely right, Wolf. Because he's pointing out that in Arkansas you can be the head clergy and on the board. They cannot do that in Louisiana. So that's one of the differences in how they work. But that's one of the reasons why I'm like having to round people up. The link to this. Oh, let me see. I should have that the link for the Discord. Hang on. Or did it? Okay, no, that's the Facebook group. I have to get the Discord. Oh, you got a translation of the Everest Papyrus. That's pretty cool. Okay, and it's not displaying the PDF. Okay. Okay. Let me try to log into Discord real quick, and I'll see if I can get that up. See, that's the thing. The window. Oh, here we go. Well, all right. Hopefully, just let me switch. Hang on. Okay, I'm still having some technical issues with that, so I'm gonna have to
Welcome to Kemetic Reform.
Well, no. See, the thing is, okay, if I go on my phone, I can pull up Discord and it's got my account, and I can do that. You know, I can get into the Kemetic Reform Discord, and it's right there. On my browser, on my computer is another matter. I'm going to have to go in and, like, I don't know, reinstall it or something, because it's not letting me switch to the account that has everything. And so I'm not going to do that while I'm, in,
Middle of the live stream.
yeah, in the middle of a live stream. Yeah. So that's why their desktop right now, I'm like, it's, the Discord and I, at least on the computer, don't like to talk to each other very much. I don't know why that is, but we'll get it figured out. But in the meantime, if anybody's got any other oh, that's neat. Well, it's funny. Rebecca points out that having spells in other languages. For the ancient Egyptians, you have to remember their stuff was not exotic to them. That was home. So if they wanted magic that was foreign and exotic and maybe more powerful as a result, they would go for things like Mesopotamian magic. So that was their being cool and like kids today that watch anime and want to understand Japanese by watching the subtitles, that kind of thing. But that's pretty neat. All right, well, guys, unless there's anything else, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for now. But I hope everybody who's here in the United States has a wonderful 4th of July weekend. And happy Canada Day to all our friends from Canada. And
yes, to all of our friends from Canada, can we come?
well, we'll have some pancake. Was it? No, it wasn't pancakes. Was it pancakes or was it waffles?
I don't remember.
I think it was pancakes. But either way, enjoy, Canada Day and 4th of July weekend. You guys be safe and try to stay cool, or warm if you're down under. And, next week is actually going to be the last service, I think, before we start doing the days on the year and the stuff for New Year's. So, we'll have, it should be doing something to honor Sokar and Min to kind of close out the year. And then I know that the full moon is on the 13th, which is the birth of Osiris.
When do we take our trip?
I got to figure that out. I've got to schedule all that.
Okay.
Yeah. Wish us luck. We're going to try and catch a museum exhibit down in New Orleans while our friend is here. And if Morgan is not totally worn out to the idea, we'll drag him too.
Oh, come on.
Well, I think the comic shop and that has all the neat stuff in it would probably be a good motivator. It's like, if you'll put up with the Egyptian stuff, we'll take you to the comic book shop too. So
Yeah, I just
bribe it.
the comic book shop is another one of those places that I want to be able to spend significant time in.
Oh, okay. Helping host an early August Oak Rock Pet ritual in a Discord server. Oh, neat. Yeah, that's probably for like time with the local rising for Sirius. But all right, well, okay, yep, this waffles. Well, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up so I don't keep you guys all night. But we love you and hope you guys have a good week, and I'll work on getting links and some of these other technical issues, like what you pointed out with the PDF. I'll see if I can get that to work. So. Okay, yeah, I sent my Facebook request for Kemetic report. Okay, let me go and look. Cause I need to do that too. So, all right. And as for when is Wet Run Pet, that depends. For us, we do July 18th because that was the historical date, and that's also when the first modern Egyptian revival started observing it. A lot of other places will do it later, and that's going to be the topic of my next video. So I'm hoping to have that before the very end of the month and actually be timely for New Year's. So I'll probably be working on bits of that while we have company over. So stay tuned.